up, all my fight fans? So we got ourselves a boxing fight flying under the radar this Saturday. It just so happens to be one of boxing's biggest stars. It just so happens to be Anthony Joshua. He is boxing a guy named Jermaine Franklin. Yes, this is a relatively a relatively unknown opponent. I believe the only person he has fought was Dillian White. I believe he's 21-1. He was undefeated when he went against Dillian White, but then he lost. I believe it was a majority decision. And yeah, I see this as being more of a tune-up. We got Anthony Joshua. He lost 2 in a row to Alexander Usyk. And there's no knock on that. Usyk is just one hell of a beast. He's one hell of a fighter. You can't really deny Usyk's skills. He pretty much was just able to outbox Anthony Joshua. And unfortunately, Anthony Joshua, losing the way he did, he's probably fell some on hard times, and he wants to get back in this rhythm. So right now, no disrespect to Jermaine Franklin, but this should be something for Anthony Joshua to dust off the cobwebs. If he wins, he could get back into that winning streak. We got ourselves the heavyweight divisions wide open again, because right now, unfortunately, Tyson Fury and Usyk fight, it just is not happening. Looks like, there's just so many problems with the contracts, and what else is new? What boxing? Come on, guys. Let's figure that out, right? But at the end of the day, you really look at it, and Anthony Joshua could sneak in there and just so happen to get this fight that we all kind of want to see. I mean, we're kind of a little over it by now. We want to see it years ago. It didn't get to happen, but Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, if Anthony Joshua gets past Jermaine Franklin. Well, let's break down that fight first. I mean, I see Anthony Joshua doing his thing, doing what got him to the dance. The Anthony Joshua, before losing to Usyk, he was one hell of a dominant champion. Yeah, he did have that little skid, that little bump in the road with Andy Ruiz. I believe he underestimated Andy Ruiz. I believe he overlooked Andy Ruiz, and then Andy Ruiz just pretty much laid him out, completely flatlined him. Oh my goodness, it was complete annihilation. Nobody saw that coming. I was extremely happy for Andy Ruiz. They did do a rematch. Andy Ruiz, unfortunately, did not take it serious enough. And yeah, pretty much Anthony Joshua just outboxed him completely. So there could be a third fight, possibly linked up for that one. That would actually be a very fun one as well. I would definitely love to see that as well. But yeah, I would also love to see that Anthony Joshua fight with Tyson Fury. That's been years and years in the making. You got the promoters that don't like each other all that much. There's a lot of trash talking that could have possibly potentially happened about who and why this fight did not get made. I definitely would love that. You never could go wrong with a Tyson Fury fight, but who knows what Tyson Fury really wants to do at this point. I mean, it just really feels like there's a little bit more of a mess in the heavyweight division. Of course, Deontay Wilder is still around. There's a lot that could possibly happen with Anthony Joshua. This is just a little bit of a tune-up fight, but you never know. There's some things that have happened. Andy Ruiz was not really a tune-up fight, but I believe he was a late replacement, and look what ended up happening. If Anthony Joshua goes in there 100% dedicated, 100% mindset, 100% like, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right. I'm not going to underestimate my opponent. I'm not going to overlook my opponent. He should win 100%, clear as day, no questions asked. But if he goes in there feeling like he is the king, feeling like he doesn't need to do anything, feeling like he doesn't need to train as hard, then yeah, he could possibly be in a long night again. And who knows, we might have ourselves a new star in the making in Jermaine Franklin. You never know. I mean, again, this guy's relatively unknown. He's only fought really one opponent. All these other guys, he's fought a few other contenders here and there, but this is his biggest time. He has nothing to lose. He's going against the former heavyweight champion of the world. He's going against the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The guy that's been pretty much the king of the mountain for a little bit. And yeah, he's down on some luck, but he is still a dangerous fighter. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua. So Jermaine Franklin, he has everything to gain and nothing really to lose. Where Anthony Joshua has really nothing to gain, because this is not a fight that's going to get him anywhere. This is not like, hey, oh my God, he's a beast or whatever. This is more of a tune-up. But he has everything to lose, because if Anthony Joshua loses this fight, good God, I do not know what's going to happen next to him. I believe that you might as well call it a day, my guy, because, I mean, I cannot see you going against Andy Ruiz, Jermaine Franklin, Deontay Wilder, Usyk, Fury. I mean, they just count all those fights out, because if you can't even beat this guy, then they're pretty much fighting careers over, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this fight? Let me know if you're even going to watch this fight. I know there has been really next to no promotion regarding this fight. It's been really flying low under the radar. So Let me know in the comments, guys, what you're thinking. Do you think Anthony Joshua is going to pull it off? Do you think what Jermaine Franklin is pretty much going to do an upset? Let me know what you're thinking, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.